Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, Midday Money. Monday, the 26th of January. Hope everybody's doing all right today. We'll get to some college hoops, NBA, and hockey. Before I get to that, hit the like button here on the YouTube. Share, subscribe, notification bell on. iHeartRadio podcast after the fact. Go check out Look Headlines last night. We did a little NFL Super Bowl for you. So, again, iHeartRadio for that. At Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Come give it a follow. Picks are in the chat already. Again, that'll be a not a long one today. I mean, what are we going to do here? There's the pick. Well, I got the picks there. Let's we'll get them up, move them out, raw hide. Let's go. 108 and 97 college basketball plus 305. Duke. We'll take Duke today. -8.5 versus Louisville. Yeah. Why wouldn't we? Louisville's lost to every good team they've played this year. It's just that simple. 9-point loss to Arkansas. The 2-point favorite on the road. Lost by 21 to Tennessee, getting 4.5. Lost at Stanford by 4, laying 7.5. What else we got here? Home loss versus Virginia by 9, laying 4.5. Lost to Duke here about a week or so ago, or home, excuse me. Lost to them at home by 11 as a 1-point dog. Now you're covering. Now you're covering on the road. Man, forget about it. Arizona will lay the money line here to get it done. They are a 1.5-point favorite. Let's lay to 125. Undefeated. Then Nebraska and the Miami, Ohio squad, who had Miami, Ohio was undefeated in January. Put your hands down, liars. Arizona here. Last year, these guys split. Before that, I'm not counting games back in 2009, 2010, the 2 times they played. 13-7 ATS for Arizona. I like Arizona here. You beat Florida on the neutral, UCLA on the neutral, UConn on the road, Auburn on the neutral, Alabama on the neutral, San Diego State on the neutral. 7-0 versus the Big 12 brethren. And again, for me, this is kind of like the Louisville take with BYU. 17-2, great. You lost at UConn, you lost at Texas Tech. By the way, Duke's lone loss at 18-1 to Texas Tech as well. So there's a squad you might want to keep an eye on. Just throwing that out there. But who else did BYU play here? Clemson, Dayton, Miami, Florida. It's Miami, Florida, not Miami, Ohio. Wisconsin. Good teams. I don't put them in the realm of who Arizona's played this year. Arizona's played neutral. In UConn will be just as crazy as played here in BYU. I got to go Arizona. NBA, we are 11-12. -205 here with our NBA picks. Little work to do, but again, we'll chime into some NBA plays now with NFL and college football all gone, all behind us basically. So 11-12 -205. I am 7-8 for myself betting my plays here, the games I've bet. So take my basketball NBA with a proverbial grain of salt as I work through my NBA and hockey early. Not a lot of games bet. Go the Atlanta Hawks day -5.5. -5.5 Hawks. NHL, another sport. Limited action in 7-3 here with picks in our show. 8-5 for myself betting with these games. 8-5 that I've bet for myself that you've gotten on picks and parlays and the channels here. So there is that. Again, not a lot of games. You see two sports here. We are 18-15 and overall on sites and games that I actually bet 15-13. So there's that. Again, this time of year, football, college hoops. I will make my way into the ice and the NBA a little bit more now as the season progresses. So Islanders today, even money in the Bruins, minus $1.20. 2 for you on the ice. NFL, we did split our totals yesterday, 73-69 minus 290. It'll be a losing season no matter what happens with the Seattle under. We're not having some huge bucket up here, to 50-unit play to turn into a winning season. No, we'll either be 74-69 or 73-70, and we'll be down $4 or down $1.90 here with the free picks in NFL football. So be it. It's all right. So, well, you should be able to move on. It happens. Seattle, under 46.5. And there's that. And there you go. Those are the picks here for your Monday, the 26th of January. Let's hit the comments. Again, more football. We did look at lines last night. I will be moving a little bit more to some college basketball look at line stuff now that we're at this juncture of the season. I don't know if it'll be every day. Not sure if I'm going to do college basketball every single night at 10, 11 o'clock Eastern for the next day. Possibly. I mean, I do like to keep a record of the free picks instead of just throwing out a gaggle of free picks, although I could throw out monstrous numbers of free picks on certain days. Excited. Cut out a 30-pack. And how would that would have, I'll let you know how that worked out. That would have been 4 or 5, what was that? 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4, 10-7, 10-7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10-7, 15-7, 56, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15-18. Excuse me. 15 and 15. That would have been 15 and 15, 15 and 13. 15 and 13 with 3, 5. With 5 doggy outrights. 15, 13, 5 doggy outrights. But again, I'm not going to put up 30 games here and not keep a record. It's wrong. Michael B is in the house. Niner fan to say, where's SF Niners? He going to come in? He was he loved his Rams. And as I said, T-Money with Niner fan, was he more just biased towards Seattle because they crushed his Niners? And he felt as a fan they need their payback? Was he not using his head? Link button smash, thank you. Yeah. I got a little Duke. I took a favor today. It happens sometimes. It happens. Bet Duke all year. Line's a little high for you. It is a bit high, but you know what? Louisville to me has spit the bet versus every better team in the league competition they've played. I think this line is where it should be. I think it works out well. I mean, if you've been on your you haven't bet them all year. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, look at these lines. 18, 12, 15, 15, 1, 17, 27, 31. Yeah. But they're 11-7 ATS because they have huge numbers like this. Running his big mouth, I want to take Louisville. I don't even know who they play. I just saw you. They're playing Duke tonight. Take Louisville. I read down who they played. Played at Arkansas. 2-point favorite, you lost by 9. Played at Tennessee, 4-point dog, lost by 21. 7-point favorite on the road at Stanford, lost by 4. Home versus Virginia, 4-point favorite, lost by 9. 1-point dog to Duke, lost by 11. Duke's 18-1. Their long loss to Texas Tech. Will also beat BYU. Texas Tech's a pretty good team. I don't think Louisville's a good team. Louisville is up on my boys. Why I tell you, just don't be looking at boxers. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, that's fine. They lost by 11. They lost by 11 at home. They were up. That's great. Pretty sure Denver was winning yesterday too. How'd that work out? They did in the Super Bowl because they were winning. Got to play full games here, fella. Not just for a win, but have it for a cover. Michael, first quarter B in the house. Bulls first quarter, love fading the Lakers. Of course, we're always fading the Lakers. Lane, Higgs, I like Duke and Arizona tonight. I'm like what you're thinking. Everyone is in love with BYU and the player to have. Give me the Wildcats all day. I like Arizona. Again, I ran down a game like this, the line is where they are. You're talking about marquee programs, schools that the books are zoned in on. I'm just going to look at who they play, and I'm going to give these games out because no one's going to care about me telling you to take Morgan State. I'm going to say, hey, take the Morgan State Bears here. They're getting 12.5, 13 points. Let's go Morgan State. Excuse me, Morgan State's a 9-point dog. 9.5. I was thinking Alcorn State getting 13.5. You know what I'm saying now. Hawks in the house, Michael. Why didn't you just take the first quarter money line? Who in the first quarter? I guess he's saying to take the Bulls in the first quarter. You're getting them plus a half. Why not just take them on the money line? Unless you think it's going to be tied. BYU schedules, hell, we're not going to agree there. I got both of them up front. BYU schedules hell. Clemson, Dayton, Miami, Wisconsin on neutrals. Versus Florida, UConn, Alabama, San Diego State, UCLA on neutrals. All right. Arizona went to UConn and won. BYU went to UConn and lost. There's a nice common foe on the road. Again, that's the Bulls first quarter instead of the half. Probably take BYU to win or take Arizona first half. I was crazy enough to bet it like Texas Tech over the weekend against Houston. Texas Tech against Houston. Texas Tech's a good team. They've beaten Duke and they've beaten BYU. Tech's a good squad. I would lean to Arizona, but all my samplers are showing all the money's on Arizona. The other side's moving opposite. Well, it was open. I think they were at 2 or 3.5. Listen, at 3.5, I tell you take BYU. At a pick 'em, I'm going to go with the better team. Now the Patriots to win it all. I'm sorry, you had the Rams to win it all yesterday. Niner fan had the Rams to win it. Now we're back on the Patriots. We got to pull that up. San Fran Niner, New England to win the Super Bowl, yes, but that was that after? What day was this? It was definitely before the Denver game, obviously. But weren't you all over the Rams yesterday to beat a? I could be wrong. Well, I definitely wrote down Niner fan had New England, but yes, you were all over your Rams. I love it. My Patriots. SF Niner fan. Funny how that changes when your team gets eliminated 2 weeks ago. Nebraska catching 10 for Michigan tomorrow. T-Money wants to lead in Louisville. Yeah, well, it's all right. They didn't cover versus SMU, but you're laying a lot bigger number there. let's look at previous games. I mean, you're laying 15 to SMU. You're laying 8 here. Duke should smash Louisville. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna hit 15 3-pointers, and they'll be in it. Tech beat Houston. I'm gonna fight you. Louisville's not a good team. You'll see tonight. I know Tech. I said Tech's a good team. So Louis? I don't know. Louisville's got 5 losses. 3 of them on the road. They were favored in 2 of the 3. They got trucked in 2 of the 3. But okay. T-Money loves Louisville. Got it. Pen is out. T-Money Louisville. T-Money loves Louisville. Got it. One of the Markel's in the house. Michael B. I take that plus a half in the first quarter because the difference between money line and the half is 5 cents. First quarter's tie lot. Always take the points and get them first quarter, first half. I don't know. I would just do money. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Yep. I see the Pats look like hot trash. They're lucky if they don't lose by more than 14. He was all over the Rams. No pen for Louisville. They're going to be competitive. Are they covering the game? Yes or no? I mean, your competitive is they lost by 11, but they had a lead at some point in the game. I don't know. I mean, they lost and they didn't cover. I don't know how you grade a win. You turn it into Mr. Numbers with your hoops I got to jump through here. Pen down between BYU and Louisville, one of them covering. Nebraska money line he's taking. Nebraska money line tomorrow, huh? Big dogs for sure. I mean, it's 10. The line is 10. All right. Someone covers BYU or Louisville. So either way, if one covers, you still lose Vig. Good to know. This guy. I put the picks in the chat one last time. Duke in Arizona tonight in college hoops. Atlanta Hawks in the NBA. Islanders and Bruins on the ice. Under Seattle. Super Bowl. Whoa, we're in Blurry Town. What happened here? Let's go. There we go. Teams are not trying to win the first quarters. They want to be up in the game, but they are not calling a timeout. 10 seconds left to draw up a play. Take the points. Taking the half point. Mike B. Half point in Bulls game. First quarter. We got you. Gary says, I hate to say it, but Seattle wins Super Bowl. Well, your Rams are out, Gary. They treated you well. They just could not finish the season. T-Mike says, Mike hasn't watched a game of Duke or Louisville. T-Mike says, you're late to the party, Gary, but he likes Seattle as well. T-Money said Seattle by double digits also. All right. There you go. Happy hunting. Not a lot of college hoops today. We regroup for tomorrow's card, which is a bigger card there. A lot of uglies that I love. A lot of these little schools going tomorrow in college hoops. And I think there's like 3 or 4 that I'm kind of looking at for tomorrow. So there's that. So there you go. Enjoy the games. Duke, Arizona. Hawks in the NBA. Islanders and Bruins on the ice. in honor of Ray Reddington. Under in the Super Bowl. Back tomorrow. Maybe we'll give out some props. We'll hit the props in the NFL. We got 2 weeks for the NFL. Terrible. Be bored talking about it. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.